Okay, so as someone who suffers from vestibular migraines, and when I say suffers, everybody who has vestibular migraines knows what I mean because it definitely is in the category of suffering. But there have been things that on this last 3.5 year journey I've found to be helpful on a day to day basis, or when I am feeling particularly bad, or when we go on a trip. Um, I like to have basically all of the things available to me so that I have the best chance of being able to be up and present and just enjoying life. So, here are some things that have helped me, and then I would actually love to hear from anybody else of like little random things that have helped you. So, one of the things with vestibular migraines is obviously the dizziness and the vertigo and instability. And so I like to travel with this. I actually made this myself. It literally is just a sack of rice. And I will either put it on my chest, or when I lay down, I'll put it like on my core. And it just helps to give that extra grounding so that I don't feel quite as like I'm on a boat rocking. So I definitely use that. I even use it in the car because sometimes I struggle when in the car. Well, not sometimes, most of the time I struggle in the car. So I definitely use this. Ice pack. I have a ton of ice packs in the freezer, and I also take them with me on vacations because I happen to be a vestibular migraine sufferer who does get really debilitating head pain as well. And so, because of that little fun added bonus, I love to lay back on an ice pack. Sometimes I even, because I'll get really bad nerve pain on the top of my head, sometimes I literally sit it on the top of my head, or sometimes I put it on my face because I get bad nerve pain into my face as well. And so, ice pack. Peppermint essential oil. I use this, actually what I've found is my favorite way to use it is to put a drop on my thumb and then stick it to the roof of my mouth. I leave it there for maybe 5 seconds and then just swallow. And it does help when I am starting to get, when I start to feel the pain or start to feel some really bad dizziness, because I feel dizzy all the time, but it'll get worse. And so I use the peppermint oil when I start to feel things coming on, and it can delay the onset of the migraine, or it can also help with some of the like stomach queasiness as well. Then one of my absolute favorite things, I should buy stock in Tiger Balm. I go through so much of this stuff. So Tiger Balm, I rub it into my shoulders, into my neck, again because I have the pain as well, and so I literally will massage it into my scalp very gently because my nerves are cranky, just like my brain is. And so I rub it into my scalp, but then I also will even rub it into certain parts of my face that I get really bad burning nerve pain, and it just provides some temporary relief. It's kind of that nice, cool feeling that like distracts your nerves from being like, oh, burning pain, to like, oh, I feel cool and calm, only for a little bit. Speaking of cool and calm, the next thing is obviously this changes from state to state, but since I live in California, this is a CBD and THC relief balm. It is I think it's a 3-to-1. Yeah, 3-to-1 ratio. So 3 parts CBD, 1 part to 1 part THC. And it's not supposed to be transdermal. How do they know that? That's a good question. I don't know for sure, but they say it's supposed to be it's not supposed to be transdermal. And so, again, because of that, like really bad burning nerve pain, sometimes when I really start to feel that, I will massage it into my temples or right here on my forehead. And that can also provide some relief. It almost makes the area feel almost like a fuzzy numbness. It doesn't work every time, so I tend to like my Tiger Balm better, but it does work sometimes, and so I always keep this one around as well. Okay, and then hats. I wear hats, take hats with me everywhere because they help me, vestibular migraines, all of the lovely fun eye stuff and how too much visual stimulation can throw you off. It really affects me, and so sometimes that hat to narrow my focus, but then also to shade my eyes from the sun because I have really bad light sensitivity. Which also takes me to my glasses, which I'm wearing right now in my bedroom because I have the windows open and the light just gives really nice sharp burning pains in my eyes. So FL41 glasses, I think these ones I got from TheraSpec. I got another pair as well from them that is one that I can wear inside. So sad, I just broke them. So I will have to order some new ones soon. But they're also, which I will have to try at some point, I think it's Avalux has a new technology that they use. And so for migraine glasses, and I'm really interested to try theirs. And so I will be trying that out at some point, and maybe I'll make a video and let you guys know how that goes. And then obviously cannot forget emergency meds when you're having or getting extra dizziness or extra head pain. So I do have my naratriptan that I always keep with me in my purse. Well, my like mini purse. I call it my handy dandy bag, which my kids and my husband made fun of me for. And it has all of my medications and stuff in it and my Tiger Balm and stuff that I take with me everywhere in case the need arises while I am out and about. Do not judge me for not knowing how to say this. Ondansetron. Wherever you put the emphasis, this stuff for nausea, I think the brand name is Zofran. For nausea, it saves me because nobody wants to be dizzy, vertigo-y, head painy, and also nauseous. So I take this pretty frequently because I get nauseous quite a bit. So thankful for Zofran. And then I can't forget to also mention, when I travel, I always take my weighted blanket. I sleep with a weighted blanket. I believe it's 12 pounds. And it has been really helpful for, again, just that extra weight and grounding me and trying to, like, another touch point for letting my body know, like, you're not actually moving. You may think you are, but you're not. And then, I also bring my air purifier with me on vacation because my allergies definitely play a role in my vestibular migraines. And so I always like to bring that. Makes me feel a little high maintenance, but you know what? Whatever I have to do to make it feel better is what I will do. Anyway, I hope this is helpful for anybody out there. And again, I would also love to hear anybody else's little fun random tips and tricks that they use to help with their vestibular migraines.